undefeated at 31 victories, no defeats, with 15 victories by way of knockout. From Houston, Texas, ladies and gentlemen, introducing the reigning WBA lightweight world champion, Juan Baby Bull Diaz. And across the ring, his adversary fights out of the red corner, wearing the yellow, green, and blue. He weighs in, too, at 135 pounds. His professional record stands near perfect at 38 victories, 1 defeat, with 32 victories by way of knockout. From Salvador, Bahia, Brazil, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the 4-time world champion and 2-time defending WBO lightweight world champion, Acelino Popo Freitas.
Go in your corner for a minute. Stay in your corner until everybody gets out. Stay in your corner for a sec. Yeah. Okay. Good, gentlemen. We went over the rules. I want a good, clean fight. Fuimos juntos. Quiero una pelea limpia. Good luck to both of you. Buena suerte a los dos. Touch them up.
So we're set. 12 rounds. Acelino Freitas, 31 years of age. Had 78 wins as an amateur. His older brother, Luis Claudio, a 1992 Olympian for Brazil at 112 pounds. Juan Diaz turned pro at the age of 16. Had to wait 3 fights before being able to fight in the United States, several days after his 17th birthday. The 6th defense of his belt for Diaz. Michael Ortega has everybody set, and this should be a good one. Round number 1. Freitas told us yesterday he wants to come out and test the younger Diaz, put some pressure on him. Diaz always coming forward, as is his style.
Diaz is coming out strong, but, you know, he needs to make sure that it's a controlled aggression. He's coming in with his hands up, which is good. He knows he wants to put pressure on Freitas.
Hand from Acelino Freitas. Diaz, who was born in Houston, lived in Mexico for a while, has dual citizenship, says, sometimes I lose my patience, and the Mexican in me, the machismo, comes out. I've got to avoid those moments.
Got to control his inner Mexican, but right now it's running wild. Juan Diaz is an aggressive fighter. This is the biggest fight of his life, and he means business. He's come out, set a very fast pace.
We were talking Freitas yesterday. Right hand cross by Diaz.
Freitas needs to stay away from the ropes because that's when he's getting caught.
And he's going straight back, and he eats a right hand. We spoke with him yesterday. We asked about his style. Good counter shot by Freitas and how he's not nearly as aggressive. He says, I'm a little bit older. I'm a little bit wiser, working with Oscar Suarez. I want to fight to preserve myself. He said, hey, if Brazil beats Argentina 1-0, it's still a win. It's soccer. Nice combination by Freitas.
Freitas is really digging with his shots, unlike we've seen in recent fights. And that's because Juan Diaz is forcing him to fight.
With left hand to the body, then a left hand to the head by Freitas.
See, this is where he needs to move away from the rope. Freitas can't be caught on the ropes, especially when against a guy that's being aggressive, because to the judges, it looks like he's putting him against the ropes and is putting the pressure on him and winning the fight.
Alex, it seems that at least there a good hook to the body again. It seems that Freitas is doing a much better job of placing his punches here in round one.
Yeah, it's easy to place your punches when a guy's in front of you all the time, so you can know where to put your shots.
Diaz said, I cannot let my punches get smothered. They did there, chopping right from Diaz. But again, Freitas busier and more accurate. Good work rate for Acelino Freitas in round number one.
Relax, relax. You're doing fine. It's very important for you. You don't have to resolve everything in one punch. It's a long fight. Relax. Cross him. Right hook. Use your right hand. Your red connect one.
All them little small punches they're doing, don't let him do that. You got to go 3-4 punches and then just walk around it. Step around it. Remember how you do the body bag with Creed? You make the step, he's right on the rope. So as soon as you make that turn, come up with that uppercut. Okay, I got it. All right?
One. Relax.
I heard Ronnie Shields in the corner of Diaz, some of the things they worked on with your man moving, how to deal with that.
And especially, what he says, when he gets him on the ropes, throw that combination we've been working on. So Freitas doesn't need to be on the ropes right now. He's a good boxer, he's a good athlete, got good legs. That's what he needs to do. Keep the fight in the center of the ring.
How do you do that when a guy is on-rushing as Diaz is?
Well, you just think of being a matador and the other guy's a bull. Push him to a side, push him to the other side. Keep pushing him to a side.
Nice stiff jab there by Diaz, stepping in with his jab. Again, that left hook to the body, underneath the elbow. Right hand blocked by Diaz. Good stiff jab by Freitas.
After a tremendous first round, largely because Freitas was pinned on the ropes, he has seemed to make that adjustment and is having a better round as a result.
According to CompuBox, Freitas threw 87 punches around. The lightweight average is about 65. In his lackluster win against Zahir Rahim a year ago, he only averaged throwing 45 around. He said he was ready for this fight. Mentally, said it would be an emotional night for me.
Diaz throws a good power jab in there. And when you're throwing a good power jab in there, and you're getting through with it, double it up, triple it up.
Freitas with a strong fan base. You'd say, how does a guy from Brazil have a strong fan base in Connecticut? But in that greater Boston area, a lot of Brazilian Americans have made the trip to see Popo. Diaz trying to get his left hand working.
Another reason that Freitas may be willing to take more chances in this fight is because Diaz lacks punching power. He breaks you down slowly over the course of the fight. There's no one punch that Freitas has to be overly concerned with at a given moment.
Steady dive of those hooks to the body by Freitas. And as Diaz is wont, he just continues to move forward. Freitas blocking a lot of that. Diaz opening up.
And you can see Diaz definitely listened to his corner. As soon as he got Freitas against the ropes, he worked. That's what you're supposed to do, because he has nowhere to back up to, nowhere to go. That's where you get all your punches in and score your points.
We also saw the veteran Freitas take some of that punishment and let a right go that just missed. Now Freitas goes back to work. We have good left hand on the inside.
See what Diaz is doing wrong? He's punching, he's staying in the pocket of Freitas. So Freitas knows where his head's at all times.
The guy's right there for you. You understand? Give me to the water. Hold this out. Look, the guy's right there for you, okay? Now listen. The jab was beautiful that round, okay? Don't let this guy, you let him get too many punches off. But at the end of the round, he tried to steal the round from you, okay? That's just an old smart veteran trick. You understand? Now listen, when you hear that bell ring, you just start taking off the punches, all right? But look, stop standing right in front of him. Give him.
This is Diaz with his punches and bunches against the ropes, something he's been working on in camp. His trainer told him, as soon as Freitas gets against the ropes, work him. Throw that combination that I've been showing you.
Freitas tried to rally in those final 30 seconds of the round and possibly steal the round.
He didn't only try to rally, he hurt Diaz at the end of the second round.
Round number 3, scheduled for 12. Freitas comes out with that left hook to the body.
So far, Freitas has outclassed Diaz, though Diaz is putting forth a good effort. The question is, can Diaz's youth and energy and body punching, which we have not seen as consistent an effort from him as we're used to seeing, can those things overcome Freitas's advantages in power and technique and experience?
In fact, it's been Freitas who's been the busier to the body.
See, Diaz is making a mistake right now. He's just coming in and he's got his head in one position. He needs to throw some punches and move his head from side to side and not make it so easy for Freitas to hit him. As soon as Freitas goes to throw a punch, Diaz covers up, but his head and hands are in one position.
Nice combination by Diaz, scores to the head of Freitas. Freitas got tagged with a left as he tried to move away. There's a body shot from Diaz with the left and right.
That's much more typical of Diaz, digging the left hook to the body consistently.
Freitas feels that uppercut is working for him. That's why he hasn't stayed away from him. He's throwing an uppercut every time he gets against the ropes. He feels that Diaz puts his head down when he comes in, so he's going to be walking into that uppercut.
Does it look like Diaz has a little bit more rhythm in this round as far as a plan?
He knows what to do. He wants to get Freitas against the ropes, and then so he can throw his combinations, and that's a good plan. Doesn't want Freitas right now to outbox him in the middle of the ring. So he wants to get him against the ropes where he can't move so he can do his punishment and throw punches and bunches.
He's being met with the fierce resistance that I referred to. And he's going to have to overcome it here. Diaz, that is. It's a terrific fight so far.
Well, we have seen this from Freitas before. Quick starts, especially in the Corrales fight where he gave up as it wore down.
Corrales has that great equalizer power in both hands. Diaz does not.
There's Freitas trying to steal the round, but Diaz listens to Ronnie Shields and responds as well.
What a round! Wow.
The fight is on. Immediately following our